I'm from a place most people would aptly describe as the hood. Now, if your first thought was, she doesn't seem like she's from the hood, I will, after this talk, like to fight you. But before the fisticuffs ensue, let's define the hood. If you Google the hood, you will find one definition for the hood, which reads, the hood, slang for the neighborhood, usually refers to an underclass big city neighborhood with high crime rates, low income housing, and a general mentality of despair and hopelessness. Right. So let's unfold that by first talking about how the hood happened. In the early 1900s, decades after the abolition of slavery, and during the birth of the Industrial Revolution, the Great Migration occurred. Between 1910 and 1970, 6 million Black people fled the racism and segregation of the South to work in factories and endure the racism and segregation of the North. During this time, and still, Black people endure racist housing discrimination through redlining and selective pricing, financial discrimination practices in banking, plus the eventual closing of factories over time, a severely lacking public school system, discrimination in the health industry, Ronald Reagan, and more. All these things, plus a sprinkle of the music industry, and a dash of the stereotyping and caricaturizing in the media, and you have all the ingredients to make the hood. So, who cares? Seems like nobody to me. Even though these the hoods are filled with the descendants of the people that built this country and the people that had to fight for the freedoms that so many people enjoy today. I was born in 1989. I know, thanks. But how ravishing I look is besides the point. I've witnessed my neighborhoods go from having some Black-owned businesses to having nearly zero Black-owned businesses. I was educated in a school system that when I got to the point of learning about the pre-segregation education system, I couldn't see much of a difference. And at a very young age, I can tell that there was something or the lack of something in the air that was causing a general mentality of despair and hopelessness. It could also be the lack of oxygen. Did you know that there is intentionally less trees in the inner city? We'll get to that another time. So, what do we do about the state of the inner city neighborhoods? One day, I was walking down the street while feeling the general mentality of despair and hopelessness. I came upon a small lot of land, one not dissimilar from many, an empty lot, once a house that was torn down way too long after being abandoned. The lot was slightly littered, the grass was overcome with weeds, and on one side was the back wall of a garage. Nothing about this lot was particularly outstanding, but I was drawn to it. And at that moment, or at some time shortly thereafter, I had my aha moment. And I have realized my true calling in life. My homegirl, Audrey Hepburn, said to plant a garden is to believe it tomorrow. And I felt that.